Welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hey boo, what do you do? How are you? Let's go ahead and get right into it. It's a beautiful Saturday. Actually, I enjoyed yesterday's weather a lot more, but it's okay because today is still a beautiful day. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. You already know we're doing the drive and talk, right? So let's jump right into the topic today. We're going to talk about the power of automating my business, and I may, if I have time, touch on well, I can tell you what my ultimate goal is. My ultimate goal is to have business that is like 95% fully automated, to where the only type of touching that I need to do is to oversee like my project managers or my software developers, the people that handle all the automations. I don't want to do majority of that stuff, right? I want AI to do everything. And when I say I have jumped 2 feet and 6 heads into AI, baby, like I'm all in. Because the power of AI in our lives right now, and I don't know why the fuck you wouldn't get over, excuse me, live. People are just stupid. Anyway, yeah, the way AI has come into our lives right now is offering us some advantages that we just never had before. I mean, we saw it in the movies. We knew it was coming. Don't act like you did not know that AI was coming into our lives to take over, because all the movies have been telling you since like the freaking 60s. I don't want to hear it. Don't be acting all surprised now because they're doing exactly what the plan has been for the last 100 years. Okay, I'm just saying. So either you're going to embrace it. I mean, you don't have to embrace it. Trust and believe. You can definitely not embrace it and still live life the way you want to. It's completely up to you. But for me, I want to live a life of as much ease and softness as possible, and AI allows me to do that. So, how AI has helped me work smarter thus far versus harder. I talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about how I use. Sorry if well, I'm not from the hood, so I don't know if that really applies to me. Like, baby girl grew up in the suburbs, so I've lived in the hood, but I'm not from the hood, so some days I can't relate to. But I talk about how I use ChatGPT on a almost daily basis to help me with my content creation. ChatGPT helped me with creating the topics for my live streams that I've been doing on this channel and my other channel. It even helped me, so that 95% automated business that I'm talking about, it literally helped me draft up what that would look like, the type of people that I would need on my team, what each person would do, what each AI would do. And it gave me like the step-by-steps if I wanted to get it started by myself versus actually hiring a software developer and a coding engineer and all those things, right? Like a lot of it I can get started, get the ball rolling myself. Sorry, my camera's shaking. I'm trying to read. I mean, hiking is nice. No, I'm not single. Well, Douglas, all I can see is a name, so I suppose I like what I see because you're on my live stream right now, so thank you very much. But let me see. Yeah, so I use ChatGPT for everything. It helps me research my ideas. Like, take for instance the idea that I have for my business, like where I ultimately wanted to go. I literally the other day was talking to my friend who is a coding engineer, software engineer, and I was trying to explain to him what it was that I wanted, and he wanted to fight me through the phone. But I was able to take that conversation. Thank you, Andalicia. I think I said that right. I was able to take my thoughts of what I was attempting to explain to him that just wasn't coming out properly and put it in the GPT, and my girl got me. Because number one, I've trained my GPT to think like me. To basically, like, it literally is my virtual assistant. If I put, oh wow, 73 viewers, can you guys hit the thumbs up button? I've never had this many people. Y'all must really want to talk about automation today. But yeah, it knows me now to the point where if I put something in based on all the previous conversations that we've had, based on what I've told it about my business, about my current position, what I'm trying to do, my goals, all these things, right? If I give it some information, it's going to give me back exactly what I need, exactly the way that I need it. And I'm obsessed. I wouldn't say I want to go out there for fun, well, okay, yeah, it is kind of fun. But I mean, the reality of it is it's the nature of man. So us living in houses and having vehicles and all this other stuff, like that's not how the majority of humanity lived for the majority of the time that humans have been on the planet. And we ain't just talking about the last 2,000 years, because we've been here a lot longer than that. We've been here way a lot longer than that. So all these comforts that we're being afforded now is actually unnatural for us. But that's a whole different subject. But so I talked about ChatGPT that I use. That is like my main ace bootcamp. If y'all have been paying attention, y'all saw this name floating around called DeepSeek, right? And I had to go and do my research, and I even asked ChatGPT about DeepSeek, and then I asked DeepSeek about ChatGPT just to see like what the humbug was about, like how was it something to add to my business that was going to add to my automation, add to my lifestyle being easier, all these things, right? And the good thing about DeepSeek right now is that it's open source AI, which is pretty much what ChatGPT was in 2020 or whenever that was. I think that was about 2020 when it first rolled out, or somewhere along those lines. ChatGPT used to be open source as well. So if you're like a coder, or you wanted to create your own ChatGPT on your own servers and all this other stuff, that's where DeepSeek lives at. However, it's as advanced as ChatGPT. However, the one thing that I think makes a difference with me being able to get the information I need from ChatGPT is that DeepSeek does not have access to be able to browse the internet, and that probably has a lot to do with the fact that they're hosted on China's services. China's like what was it called? Servers. Their servers. They're hosted on servers that are based in China. So that's probably why I can't read the internet, because they don't let their people. They don't be letting their people on the internet. Okay, so that's probably why. But other than that, it's a great addition, I think, to my little AI community. Oh, I gotta turn this heat off, shawty. Lord. This isn't necessarily a software, but it's definitely a tool that I use on a daily basis. I actually created this back last year, like the summer of last year, and then I never actually used it. I'm on my way to the 9 to 5, because I do still work a 9 to 5. I actually chose this job because I wanted to establish more discipline in myself, and I just wanted to not have to worry about my income while I'm building my business on the side. And I actually really like this job. It's so crazy. I'm not the person that works a traditional 9 to 5. Like if you were to talk to people from my past and be like, what does Mogul do for work? That girl ain't never had a job. So it's crazy that I actually really like this job, but it's okay. What was I gonna say? So I created this thing, Maserati. Yeah, but I created this thing last year and then never used it. But I said for 2025, we got to get organized. We have to get our productivity up. All right, because 2025 is the year of execution. Okay, and that is my good old girl, Notions. I created a planner in Notions called On My Zoom. It is a content creation strategy planner. However, I kind of let it seep a little bit into all of the different parts of my life. And when I say it has been a game changer, the thing I like about Notion is that it is completely customizable. So this On My Zoom planner that I created, it's for sale. If you're interested, I think it's linked down in my description. I don't quite remember. But even if you buy it as is, unlike a traditional PDF planner, which I also have those as well, and that's why I wasn't using the Notion, because I had the traditional PDF planners that I created. But unlike a traditional PDF planner where it's set, the pages are set, the sections are set, whatever is in it is in it. And if you want to add something, like, I mean, it's ways to do it, but it is what it is, right? But with the Notions planner, somebody can buy it from me. 5 people can buy the same planner from me, and they can use it completely different. They can take stuff out, they can add stuff in, they can edit it. Oh, Jesus. They can edit it to look the way they want. They can reorganize the pages. Whatever it is they want to do, they can, just whatever. It's completely customizable, and I absolutely love that. Love it. So Notions is another tool that I use in my business. So far we have AI in the form of ChatGPT, and then we have Notions, which is a digital, an edible digital planner. All right, and then we cannot forget the good girl, Google Word Docs. Like just Google, the Google suite in general. We can't forget them, right? But specifically Google Word Docs. Google has now introduced, and I love it because first of all, let me go back to Notions. If you have your Googles, like your drives and all this other stuff, you can integrate them into your Notions so you can be able to access everything right there. The only issue is if I import or embed like my Google Drive sheet into my Notions on one of my pages, I can view it on the internet. I cannot view it on the app. I can't view it on the app that's on the computer, and I can't view it on my iPad. So that is the issue. So I pretty much have to go in and just go into Notions and create a spreadsheet and then import that information to that spreadsheet, and then that's how you can see it. We ain't talking about how to do Notion tutorials and all that stuff over here. That is something that's going to be for my other channel, the Stiletto Mogul. Woo! But yeah, so that's how you can use Notions for all these other things, including ChatGPT. I believe I can bring ChatGPT into my Notions. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to, because yeah. But in Google Docs, they have made it so where if you're like me, I'm constantly having new documents that I need to create, and usually they're related to the same thing. So I end up having to go into my Google Docs, find all the things I created that's in the same category of topic, and then I need to put them all into one file folder, right? But there's still all these multiple documents, and it's kind of hectic. Now what you can do in Google Docs is within one document, you can create up to 100 different tabs. So think of it like a book where you have your chapter outlines and then, your pages within your chapter. It has been an absolute game changer in helping me to stay organized and see everything pertaining to my business in one place, in one document, versus in multiple documents in one. When you do it that way, you got to open multiple screens in order to open multiple pages. This allows you to see everything in one freaking place. I am just like, 2025 is here to help me get to my $100,000 in 2025. Oh, did I not tell you? Yes, the goal for 2025 is to make $100,000. I don't know how we're going to accomplish this. I mean, I've got a plan, but let me just say for the record, it's the 1st of February. We're officially 32 days into the year 2025, and I couldn't tell you if I'm actually on track with my strategy. But anyhow, that is the goal. All right, why did my screen go down? Let's see. Why automation is key for building your passive income business. Here's the truth about passive income. Passive income, if you don't know, it means that basically you do not have to actively work within the business in order to generate income, meaning your actions are not necessary every single time for you to make a profit. Unlike a service industry, such as what I used to do, teeth whitening. If I did not whiten somebody's teeth, I did not get a payment, right? But in a passive based income business, one thing I could have done within that business, and I was actually going to do, was create a course, like a mini course, where I taught you how to whiten your teeth yourself at home using over-the-counter products. I could have then made the business passive. Why in the entire fuck? Sorry, y'all, because I don't know why you would just stop in the middle of the street like that. I could have made the entire business passive by doing things like that, right? However, that's not what it was. If I didn't take a client, I didn't get no money. And honestly, I'm not here for that life, because your girl want to be able to stay home, bake pies, chase goats, collect eggs, ride my horses, just anything other than work, in the traditional sense. But I still want to make my money. So why automation is so key in passive. Passive is not passive in the beginning unless and until you create systems and automations. All right. I right now have it set up to where, like now, if you were to go into my description, you were to click one of those links in my description, say the one that I have up there right now, my free worksheet that is for how to figure out your passions in life and how you can use them to generate passive income. That is a free download right now. But if you were to go to that download right now, you would go in. Say you watch this video in 3 months. You're not even on this live with me. You go down to my description, you say, oh, she has a freebie. Let me go ahead and get that. You get that. It sends you the download automatically. I don't have to send it to you, right? I don't even know that you're in my inbox, right? It's going to send you that download. And then what it's going to do is going to put you into what's called an email funnel. If you don't know what an email funnel is, this is the most important part of your business, because if you do not have a customer base, you're not making no money, okay? You need the email list. If you guys have seen the debacle with TikTok being shut down, you have $2 million on TikTok. 2 million followers on TikTok, but you don't have any of those people in the email funnel. TikTok shuts down. You no longer have access to 2 million people. That is wild. What is wrong with you? You need an email list. I don't care what it is that you're doing. You need an email list, right? But you go ahead, you get that free download, it sends it out to you automatically, boom. Then it puts you into an email funnel where it's going to drip you emails every couple of days, right? And it's going to talk to you about what my business is about, what kind of things I offer. It's going to offer you some other products that might help you in your business depending on where you are. And why is all this traffic right here? This is making me feel like I'm going to have to detour to get to my job. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't have to do any of that. And then for my videos, yes, they're passive when I make them. However, they're no longer passive the moment I hit end live and upload. And now this video is going to live on the internet in perpetuity. Even if I delete it, I'm pretty sure there's probably some hacker out there that's downloading all of my ish. And it's going to just always live on the internet in somebody's server, right? But I don't have to do anything else. If I only did this one video ever in life, but I still had these products listed down in my description, I could always make money. And that right there is the power of automation and why you need it in your life. Systems is pretty much just like the steps that you take within your business to, get to your certain goal, right? So this is how I managed to keep things running without spending hours and hours and hours on it. Even when it comes to my content, I knew this shit was closed. They're going to demonetize me. Even when it comes to scheduling my posts, like on my Facebook, do not stop in the middle of the street. Oh my goodness. When it comes to scheduling my posts on Facebook, because I use Facebook, me and Instagram, we be beefing. I'm like, but Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Twitter, or X, whatever it's called. I'm trying to think who else. I don't know if you can automate posts or auto schedule posts to Snapchat, but all those other ones, they have some type of way that you can automate your posts, either within the app. Meta has its own platform called the Meta Business Suite where you can schedule all your posts, or you can use platforms like Planoly or Hootsuite or something like that to schedule out your posts. What that means is I can upload 30 days worth of content. Say I post twice a day. Matter of fact, right now in my Facebook, I have 3 Facebook groups. I mod a Facebook group, and then I am in a bunch of other Facebook groups, right? So I'll go in, I post about 3 to 5 times a day. I automate 3 of those. So I go in at the start of a week, whenever day, either one of my off days, or like yesterday, I went in and did a couple of days, and I schedule out all of my posts that I want to go up in my Meta Business Suite. I don't have to think about, oh my God, did I post today? Because it's already in my automations. So now I'm generating content, I'm generating engagement, comments, all this other stuff, right? From posts that I put in one time. And then if I go to work today and completely forget about Facebook, or my phone gets broken and I can't access Facebook, my posts are still going out. The second key about these automations, right? I'm using a software that allows me to say, comment the word PTP, which is actually one of my keywords. I'll say comment PTP to receive the link to my free Passion to Profit download worksheet, right? That's going to help you figure out what you're passionate about and help you figure out how to generate income from it, right? So somebody's going to go, they're going to see my post that I didn't post because it's auto scheduled, and they're going to say, oh, I want this. They're going to comment PTP, and it's going to send them a message in the comments saying, hey boo, check your private messages, right? And then in the private messages, when they go in there, it's going to have the link with the download. It's going to say, hey babe, I see you're interested in learning how you can build more passive income doing the things that you already love to do, right? Go ahead and click this link. They're going to click this link. It's going to send them the download to their email, and it's going to put them into my email funnel. I have no clue that this person exists until I go and look and I say, oh, Tracy just downloaded my free worksheet. Wow. I didn't have to do anything. My day is free to, why did I go this way? I'm tripping. I knew this road was closed and I did it anyway. Okay, let me round about. I completely forgot, y'all. Forgot. But that is the power of automation and systems in my business. The system is me knowing to sit my behind down at least once or twice a week to put all of these plans into place, all these automations into place, right? That's the discipline behind making sure I do that. So this way I can I won't say fully because there's no such thing as a fully passive income. But I've made it to where I don't have to spend the mass majority of my time in my business. This is my street now. So yeah, let me see. Did I get all the talking points? I cannot see. The benefits of having more free time while my business still grows. Oh, okay. This is probably this is the last key point. But what this allows me to do, I'm a multifaceted entrepreneur. I want to do a bunch of things, like maybe not to the level of like a shack, but I have a lot of things that I want to do. And here's the thing, when it comes to building and running a business, if you were doing it the traditional way, it takes time. And it makes it very difficult to run multiple businesses when you physically have to be there in your business, right? You can only be so many places at one time. We only got 24 hours a day, however many minutes and seconds that is, right? But if you are starting to set up passive streams of income with automations and systems, well now, baby, you just gave yourself octopus legs. You can be here, there, over there, everywhere, right? Making multiple streams of income, but still having your freedom. Like, where was I at? Where do we go? Antigua. I was in Antigua for a whole week. Never looked at my business. Did my business run? Absolutely. I love real estate. That is my ace bull coon. That is my baby. I'm actually a licensed realtor. I love everything to do with real estate. Everything, right? Now here, when it comes to real estate, let's say I want to rehab a property. That takes some time, right? And given, yes, I probably have a team, but I also like to be hands-on. So I want to spend time, renovating this new house that I want to list up for sale, or I want to list up for rent, or shit, maybe I just want it for myself, right? But if I got to focus on my business, is my gate open? If I have to focus on my business, how can I be, over there with my real estate business? Like, it just opens up the world of possibilities. And like I said, the multiple streams of income is what you want to focus on. Here is a great example of creating multiple streams of income within one business, and then I'm gonna jump off of here, right? Let's take McDonald's. Most of you guys, if you don't know anything about how like LLCs and S corps and subsidiary businesses and things like that, shell companies work, let me give you a quick review. Within McDonald's has multiple businesses. McDonald's is not the only business, okay? When you go into McDonald's, there's a company that supplies McDonald's with all of their food packaging. So their cups, their bags, their straws, their napkins, the Big Mac containers, that's all supplied by one company. But then there's another company that provides them with all of their frozen meats. Then there might be another company that provides them with their machinery that they need to drop the fries and all this other stuff. Then there's another company that supplies them with their cleaning supplies and all this other stuff, right? And the key about it is majority of these companies are owned by the head parent of McDonald's. Like, they are a subsidiary. So when you're looking at your business, one way to create multiple streams of income without like being completely all over the place, which makes it a lot easier when you're trying to stabilize your systems and your automations, is to have multiple businesses within the same hub. Take where I'm at right now. My business is Let me turn this off. My business is within content creation and digital. I'm a content creation and digital marketing strategist and mentor, right? I'm also a content creator. So my one business is where I mentee people on how to get started in passive income streams of business, how to get started doing income, content creation, et cetera, right? That is one level of my business over here. I'm a teacher. And the next level of my business, I am a content creator, which means within the content creation realm, I have multiple streams of income. I have affiliate marketing. I have brand deals. I have UGC. All of these are different legs of the same type of business, right? My YouTube channel is monetized. That is another stream. That is my media right there, right? That is my media because now I'm on a media platform. So this is my media company, my YouTube channels, right? So that, what was that, like 5-6 different streams of income? All of those are still the same business concept in the same business bubble, but they're all different businesses. They're all different legs. If one of them was to die off, the other ones would still exist, right? So with me being able to utilize these automations and systems, this allows me to be able to move in all these different places versus having to focus on just one thing, which then expands and lets me like get the max amount of income I can possibly get, which is the goal. Given I'm not trying to be a multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire, trillionaire. And if anybody out there thinks that we don't have trillionaires in the world, y'all are sadly mistaken. I just want to say that real quick. If y'all think that the billionaires that they talk about on a daily basis, Musk, all those people, they're the ones, you're sadly mistaken. They're not the ones in control. They're not the ones in power. But anyway, I'm not trying to do all of that. That is not my goal. My goal is simply to generate income because I have a goal to reach. I simply want $100,000 a year. I think that's very simple. Why I'm able to say I only want $100,000 a year? Well, because my husband is the sole breadwinner. He is the income provider. My money does not contribute to the household in any type of way, shape, or form. So the money that I'm creating is for investments, you know, to help our family and some future generations. It is to help in philanthropy, to help others, to build communities and programs and things like that that are going to help other people. So that is where my mission is. That $100,000 ain't going to get me, like if we're living in the middle of nowhere on 180,000 acres, what do I got to do with my money? Like my dream car is a Maserati right now. A Maserati, Lambo, and I have another one. Those are my dream cars. But when I sat down, I thought about, I'm like, there's no point to me getting these cars because I would never drive them. I would be on my horse's back 90% of the time, likely, other than inside of my car. So it's like, what do I really need all this money for? I don't need it for me. However, I would be doing a disservice to the mass community if I did not go out and seek as much money as I could so that I can use it to help other people. And that's probably like a bar you guys need to think about. Like, why do you want this money? And please don't say, oh, so I can support my family and my kids never have to work. You better let them kids work. Because last thing you want some spoiled babies, entitled little mother shits that just assume that when mommy and daddy die, they're going to inherit everything and they're going to burn it into the ground. You want to spend all your life working hard so they can burn it to the ground, so they can sell everything because they're fucking retarded. Excuse me, YouTube. I'm not leaving my kids nothing. Everything goes into a trust. Nobody owns anything, including me. But let me go ahead. Oh, damn, I'm 5 minutes late. Let me go ahead and get up in here. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Let me know what your favorite part was. Again, if you need help trying to figure out where to get started, you want to make some money passively, side hustle, whatever, but you just don't know where you need to go. You don't know what kind of products to create. You don't know what kind of content to create. Go ahead and check out the link in the description, the Passion to Profit worksheet. Download that, get started. If you need any more help, you guys can find me on Facebook, which is also linked in the description. All right. Or just drop me a comment and I'll tell you how you can reach out to me. And I will see you guys tomorrow in another video.